What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, before I did this video, I wanted to wait for the past week to completely come and go. That was today as well, to make sure there was no Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. And if you follow channels like mine, or you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that last week was the most heavily rumored to drop the trailer. We had heads up that theaters were receiving it the week before, and even some industry insiders and newcomers to that kind of table dropped that Monday or Thursday would be the most likely dates. Well, the week came and went, no Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, and Sony's official Twitter continued to troll us. So in light of this happening, me and the team members sat down with our best guess now, working through the rest of the MCU and Sony calendar through the next 2 months to come up with what we think is the most likely date it'll drop. Yes, this is completely guesswork, just based on what's left. No industry insider heads up, no unofficial reports, just looking at the calendar, taking it sensibly, and trying to guess when we may see it. Some of you are not going to like this answer, as it may be over a month away. We're going to break down our logic and try to explain why we think this is the most likely date Sony will drop the No Way Home trailer. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5, now at 900,000 subscribers, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every Friday while the shows are live. Well, I guess that's Wednesday now that Disney has switched up the schedule on us, as well as this awesome Avengers 118 graded in a 9.4 CGC signature series, which means they were there in person, the same company that graded it, when it was signed by both Loki Tom Hiddleston and Scarlet Witch Elizabeth Olsen. If you want to be entered to win the comic that'll run the entire length of Loki on Disney Plus, the PlayStations, any of the other prizes here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, as I mentioned just moments ago in the prologue, again, this is complete guesswork on behalf of me and 2 of my team members, but to be fair, here at the channel, we've nailed like the last 5 or 6 trailer release dates on the nose, the exact date, sometimes up to 2 weeks in advance. Now, while those were coming from other industry insider reports, we've been doing this for about 3.5 years, and these companies follow a pretty strict playbook when it comes to it. Using that logic and what's going on with the calendar for the next couple of months between now and August 1st, we have what we think is the most likely date the trailer's going to drop. Now, if you look at the release date for Black Widow, it's really the only big thing Marvel related happening between now and when Loki ends. Loki is set to run for 6 weeks. Right now, we're going to have the second show on the 16th, third on the 23rd, fourth on the 30th, 7th and the 14th. Black Widow will come out on the 9th. So between the 7th and the 14th, you've got Loki, its finale, you've got Black Widow coming out, and you'd like to think, even though Sony is running the promotion for Spider-Man No Way Home and Marvel is running the promotion for their own franchises, keep in mind they are not the same company. Marvel is not in charge of what Sony does with the promotion for Spider-Man No Way Home. It is not ever been a thing in the past. Studios have been picking their trailer and movie release dates around what Marvel Studios does for years now. That's nothing different. Assuming they're going to want Black Widow to have some of its own shine and give it at least 2 weekends of box office and promotion before it's either overshadowed or attention is in any way driven to Spider-Man No Way Home, that would be the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th, the following weekend, the 16th, 17th, and 18th. Then that following week is when Sony has its next major release in Hotel Transylvania on Thursday, or Friday the 23rd rather. So, given that that week, right after Black Widow would have 2 weeks of promotion, and we have a dead week right there before Transylvania is released by Sony, we're going to go ahead and guess, the everything always guess, is Tuesday the 20th for the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Yes, write it down. Our guesswork, logic, and looking at the calendar has us coming in at a cold hard Tuesday, November 20th for the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. We already know that the trailer houses and movie theaters have received it, which means it was slated to come out soon. That also means it was probably going to be attached to a Sony project or property. That's the next big one coming out. It would give 2 weeks of promotion for Black Widow. There won't be a Disney Plus show live. In fact, the next Disney Plus show will be What If, and it won't go live till weeks or months later in the middle of August. So there's plenty of time, a huge soft belly of downtime for Marvel projects. This would be the perfect time to release the Sony No Way Home trailer. There's one thing I will say, I know this is going to be disappointing for some fans who want to see it like seriously every day, and that's over a month away. There is a chance that, of course, Sony and Marvel could work together to put that trailer attached to Black Widow and only in theaters, but there's no way they're going to do that. I've gotten this DM a ton of times. What if they just put it in theaters to drive people to the box office? Then you're trying to tell me that they really think that just the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home is more enticing than the entire film of Black Widow themselves. And honestly, whether they thought that or not, and I don't believe that, they don't think that for 1 second, they're not going to risk doing that. The time that the trailer comes out, it'll go online like every other trailer in existence. They can't stop that from happening. So I don't think they're going to attach that to Black Widow. It doesn't make sense. It would literally be all of its own hoopla. And again, you don't have to be a higher up over at Disney or Sony to see that amount of buzz being generated by Spider-Man No Way Home's trailer and all of the plot leaks involved with all of these characters and all these cameos. I just don't think they'll want to overshadow Black Widow, a movie that hasn't had its due in the worst way. Should have come out over a year ago, and then all the delays because of COVID. But guys, let me know what you think. Looking at the logic and the calendar, there are some major Sony releases after Transylvania, if that's not the one, but then they start coinciding and conflicting again with Marvel releases because you've got Shang-Chi right behind What If in September. So it seems like there is a lot of stuff going on between now and the end of the year, but the best place to do it would be then, and that would still be 6 months out, enough time for them even to cut a second trailer or a small one for when Venom comes out in a couple of months after that. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. If you don't agree with my logic, I'm all ears why. If you haven't looked at the calendar yet, I urge you to do so using the same logic. Come up with a date of your own. I strongly believe that we are somewhere in the ballpark, July 20th, which puts it still 6 weeks out. I know that's not something you want to hear, but it is what it is. This is the best we could come up with. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5, now at 900,000 subscribers, and we'll continue to give out PlayStation 5s at all the major subscriber marks. We're also giving away Disney Plus subscriptions every week while the shows are live, and we've added an insane giveaway for the launch of Loki. We're giving away this Avengers 118 graded in a 9.4 by CGC Signature Series. CGC, the company that grades this comic, has to be there in person when it's signed, or they will not grade signed comics. That they can't verify every autograph unless they were there. So this was signed in person in front of the company that graded it by both Tom Hiddleston Loki and Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch. This is an awesome comic with an amazing cover. Not many of these key issues have so many of the Avengers or Marvel superheroes all included in one. It's the Avengers and Defenders fighting against Dormammu. Either way, if you want to be entered to win this comic, which will run the entire length of Loki's live run on Disney Plus, we'll literally give it away in the last Easter egg episode 6 video that should come out the day after that goes live on that Thursday. If you want to win that, the PlayStations, the subscriptions, or any of the other future prizes we announce, which will include tickets to go see Black Widow, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be selected at random and then announced at the end of the videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on, and as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, wherever you get your original music under the name Allfires. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.